Hello everyone, welcome back to some more bridge. Having a go at the next the Reddit Weekly, the one that Kachung set up for visitors to our bridge, r/bridge on Reddit. That is. Yes, I did my first one last week and recorded it, and here it is. These were the results, the final results, because I had recorded it with relatively few tables having played already, so the results were somewhat in flux, but. It came third out of the 51 pairs who finished the event. And if not for these last two boards, I was absolutely crushing it. I made some conservative decisions that didn't turn out well and was too low. Anyway, so it's another 8 boards, is that right? How do I see this? 8 boards, yeah. And once again, I'll just talk things through at whatever pace I feel like, which is usually slow. Buckle up. I mean, this is a bad-ish hand. Obviously, it's 11. I wouldn't be opening this in any suit but third. And I'm not so keen to open it in third either. Because usually the hand with spades is going to be... the side who has the most spades gets to go plus when the hands are roughly equally strong. But I do have a pretty solid heart suit that it would be nice to lead direct, and if partner does have hearts, that'll be nice. It's not like I have no spades. I have 3. I think I'll try a heart. I don't know. I mean, the balance. This is just—it's an awful hand. But you know what? I didn't pay any money to enter this event. I can bid a heart, and I won't be throwing my life away. It looks like it worked out. I think, right? 4 hearts, a diamond, a club, a spade. I mean, that's at least 7 tricks. A couple ways we could get an 8th. Could set up a second diamond trick or a second spade, basically. Yeah, I guess I could end up going minus here. But I think I'm happy to be declaring some 2 hearts rather than having it pass out. I believe you play low here, right? Because that way, if West has the 9 or the Jack, you can get a second diamond trick. Assuming you're willing to finesse for the 10, which I probably would be. Okay, well that's great. They'll probably switch to clubs, so I won't get to pitch my club loser on a diamond. But that's okay, because I can pitch a spade on a diamond at some point. Yeah. Just jump on this. You could cash the queen of diamonds so that when you get to dummy with a heart, you can pitch a club immediately, but they can just cash the club first, so I don't think there's any advantage to that. As long as I make sure I still have a spade entry. Or a heart entry. I don't mind if they play 3 rounds of clubs and then try for a trump promotion. There is no trump promotion. Okay. So... there's nothing to do here. There's no if I find the ace of spades on side, something good will happen. No. You just have to draw trump. Okay, they were 4-1. And play a spade. And whenever they let you win one in dummy, you pitch from hand and you're all set. Nice little 110. I'm actually really surprised West didn't take a call over a heart. That's crazy. How can you pass this hand? You've got a double. It's 9 high card points, but it's the textbook shape. All white, and there's a bunch of passed hands? You can't let this go. When 2 hearts comes back around, it's a little harder to bid. But, at the same time, that sort of guarantees the partner has some cards to support you, right? So I think you should, West missed 2 opportunities to double here. And what if they had done that? What if we'd been playing with decent players? A heart, double, probably still 2 hearts. Pass? I guess? Yeah. You could try 3 diamonds, but you might regret it. As it happens, given West's actual hand, 3 diamonds looks fine-ish, right? Lose 2 diamonds, a club, a spade. Yeah. So, well, I mean, you don't necessarily have that many tricks. But still, even if you go down a trick or 2, that's better than minus 110. So, yeah, I blame West for this one. Oh, what am I saying? There's no way East could pass a double of, like, a heart, double, 2 hearts. East can't pass. You have 4 hearts, sure, but you're way too strong to pass. You could redouble if you wanted to suggest minors, or just, I think, 3 diamonds. Yeah, I guess you would redouble. Sorry, not redouble. A heart, double, 2 hearts, double. And if partner picks clubs, well, if partner picks spades, which he probably will, then you can go to I don't know. You'll have to find something, but you can't pass, just like West can't pass. Anyway, this is a 15 points balanced-ish hand, lots of lead values. I think it's a good idea to open this 1 no trump. A club is not horrible. It helps partner find the best lead if we end up defending, for one thing. But I think this hand is good enough to merit 1 no trump. And the lead values make that especially nice. If they find a diamond lead, oh well. I pass. Okay. I should have known. Of course we know that West isn't actually going to play 2 clubs. I should have thought about, actually bidding something. But no, obviously I want to defend 2 clubs if that's going to be allowed. So West bids hearts, and partner says, that was my suit. And he wants to defend. I mean, he must have been willing to invite game, right? So like 6 hearts, 4 hearts, I have 2. Dummy only has 1. West is going to have some problems. I think we can pass this. Oh. So we could try tapping Declarer by leading clubs. We could also try getting a ruff by playing diamonds. We could perhaps do both. Right, like ace of diamonds, diamond to king, ruff, club, club. Something like that. Yeah, Declarer just, is going to have a horrible day. I hope. That's interesting. Declarer had a stiff diamond. Partner has 6 diamonds? Together with 4 hearts. And I'm guessing 2 clubs. No. Because, okay, Declarer's club pitch made me think that was a singleton. But it could be king third. But if partner has 6 diamonds, 4 hearts, that's 10 red cards. If we're going to also give partner 2 clubs, that's only 1 spade, which means Declarer has 5? I don't think you would bid 2 clubs, 2 hearts with 6-5 in the majors, right? So I think actually Declarer has at least 2 clubs. Which means that pitch was from king third, maybe? Maybe Declarer's not having as bad a time as I had hoped. The problem is, what do I ruff with here? Ruffing low just lets Declarer over ruff. But ruffing with the queen to try to promote, right, uppercut. Force declare to ruff high so the partner's trumps are promoted. Declare can probably dodge that by pitching a club, right? Or a spade loser? I mean, one of those? I don't know. I mean, I guess ruffing low is just crazy. I gotta ruff high and hope it works. Okay, it did. No! I didn't imagine this would happen. Ah! The partner doubled with... I don't know. I mean, I guess it's not a shock that Declare has the ace and the queen. Ace and the king. And the jack. We've already seen the king. This is now showing the ace-jack. The problem is now this 10 of diamonds is actually a winner. And I can't ruff. This is a disaster. I guess that's a reason to ruff low. I didn't think this could happen. But I also didn't think very hard about it, so... God, partner just keeps, like, really leading unfortunate card. I guess I should have... Well, whatever. Like, he led the jack when Queen 10 Doubleton were on dummy, making it so Declare didn't have a guess. Obviously, it's not much of a guess. Well, I don't know. I might have had Ace-Jack-X. And then he led the 8 when dummy had 9-7. None of that ended up mattering, I think. So right here, I think if I ruff low, we're doing okay. Yeah. I did not consider Declare getting to dummy with the 10 of hearts. Like, partner's double seems ambitious. I mean, I don't mind ambitious doubles. I just sort of hoped partner would have a bit more here. And the promotion, ruffing with the queen, did promote a heart trick for partner, right? Queen ace, and now Declare only has king jack 10 to beat partner's 9 with. But I guess the same thing would have happened if I had ruffed low, right? Because I'd be playing the queen over dummy's 10. And also, of course, as the hand actually developed, partner ended up ruffing, and so didn't need the promotion anymore. Yeah, that one's on me, I guess. If I switch to a club right now, is that any... It's the same. Well, yeah, I should have thought about the heart position more. That's a lesson from that hand. I just assumed Declare could never get to the dummy, and then I wrote it off. But by ruffing with the queen, I did make that possible. This is another... I mean, this is only 14 points. But obviously the club suit is very good. I would say this hand is substantially stronger than the average 15 to 17 no trump. But it's also very clubby, and I could emphasize clubs. Right, unlike the other one, I don't have great lead values in all the other suits. I think I like opening a club here. I mean, 3 clubs... Well, apparently partner doesn't think that's an overbid. I do. You should have a better hand than this to bid 3 clubs unsupported. But okay, if partner won't take me too seriously, then I can just bid it. Push them into game and then give up, huh? Good play. Well, I mean, it looks like I have 2 hearts and a club, maybe. If partner has something, we would beat this. That something would have to be diamonds or spades. I mean, I might not have 2 hearts, of course, if Declare has only a doubleton. But 3 hearts suggests he has something, right? So we look to have 2 heart tricks and a club. Maybe I just lead a spade so Declare can't rough out all the clubs? Declare could still rough out a bunch of clubs. But then it's hard, I don't know. The other thing would be to lead a diamond, hoping partner has like king, queen, and you're knocking out dummies late entry to the diamonds, but I don't think that, to the hearts, but I don't think that makes sense. I'm going to lead a spade. Well, Declare is playing like a person who only has 2 clubs to begin with, which that tracks with partner's raise to 4 clubs, I guess. Is it possible Declare has more than 2 clubs and just couldn't get back to dummy? Couldn't get back to hand to rough, I mean? Yeah. I'm just going to lead a club. All right. Now I'm going to get punished. Well, no, Declare's pitched all of dummy's hearts. So those aren't setting up. Instead, the diamond has been set up to pitch a heart on. Yeah. I mean, if I'd continued hearts, Declare could have pitched the diamond, right? I don't think they could have done anything about that. I imagine this scores badly. There's some auction you could take where the opponents wouldn't find game. Yep. I don't blame myself on this one. I guess like 3 clubs. Well, 3 clubs kind of encourages them. Yeah, and indeed there's no way to beat it. Well, it's going to be a rough outing, I guess. I think we can afford 2 spades here. We're probably not making a game since partner's passed. But this, if partner has an excellent passed hand, we could. And also this makes it harder for them to compete with 2 hearts. Partner's claiming to have a great passed hand. I don't know about this, partner. But, I'm already losing. Why not lose in a game? Wow. That's a good hand. I think if my partner opened a diamond and then raised a spade to 2, I would just be bidding game with all these diamonds. So, if spades are 3-2, are we home? Is that it? Or are there still problems? Ace of hearts, spade, spade, spade. Diamond losing. Heart, heart ruff. Diamond losing. Rough the last heart. A rough heart with the last spade. Cash diamonds. Yeah, so that would make 4. So what if the spades are 4-1? Then it's much less pleasant. But maybe if you could guess which side is 4-1 and stop drawing trump early, you could be okay. Like ace of spades, queen of spades, diamond kind of thing. Then you can rough a heart in the south hand. Play another diamond, rough another heart in the south hand. But you won't be able to get back to the north hand to finish drawing trump. Whereas, if you guessed hearts, diamonds, I'm always saying the wrong suit names. I don't know why. If you guessed spades the other way, you wouldn't have trouble getting back to the south hand to draw trump, right? So ace of hearts, ace of spades, king of spades. If east has 4, you run... No. That's no good either. Because you don't actually just need to cross. You need to, like, lead a second round of trump. Okay, yeah. You need to finesse in the second round of trump, which you can't do because it's stupid. But if you wanted to survive a 4-1 trump split, you would have to play for it before you saw the split. So I think... Well... Is there any reason to duck this heart? If the diamonds are 2-1, it won't cost anything. If it goes heart losing, then ace of diamonds, king of diamonds, diamond rough. That's obviously a problem. But I don't think that's possible. Well, sure it is. West could have the queen of hearts and the ace, king of diamonds and still pass. The advantage would be that they might switch away from hearts. And then I might not get tapped so much. But I guess if they switch to clubs, it's just as bad, right? Okay, fine. I'll just hope trump are splitting. They are, okay. Hey, even better. Lead towards the closed hand and they'll mess it up. Great. Maybe this recovers some of my... The thing is, I don't think this was an unusual line. So I don't think it... I mean... Well, not everyone's going to be in for, I suppose. It should score fairly well. I'll give it a 75... 80? 80. $90, okay. Alright, we're on the road to recovery. This is an obvious pass. No shape, no points. They're bidding my suits. Okay. Also, I believe this is... Can I see... Does it say here that these are best hand? It doesn't say. This is a private day long, and you know, the host could have set up the deals however he wanted. Okay. Oops. But I believe these are best hand, the same as the regular day longs. So if we have 10 high card points, we know everyone else has exactly 10. So maybe I could have just doubled here on principle, being that they shouldn't make it. But I don't really have any proof of that. I'm going to try roughing this. Right? If it gets over roughed, that's pretty embarrassing. Because I look like I have 2 trump tricks anyway, right? If I rough and get over roughed and declare guesses to finesse the jack of spades, I might take only 1 trump. Partner shouldn't be betraying. If partner were a human, I would trust him to rough low here. Because partner is the one with short spades. He knows I don't. Me roughing high is not going to promote anything. Well, no, I guess this is even if declares roughing, we're erasing Dummy's Jack of Clubs winner, so there is some value. All right, I'll rough low. I mean, it's probably going to be fine. Yeah. King of Club. Diamonds, right? King of Diamonds? King of Diamonds? We might never get our heart tricks if, like, because, like, presumably Declare only has a stiff diamond. Yeah, why attack diamonds? We'll get our trick there if we have one, and if we don't, we won't. There's no rush. In hearts, we might need to be in a bit of a hurry. And either way, we take out one of Dummy's entries. Unless Declare is void in diamonds, in which case the diamond shift is even worse. Okay, I still get my 2 trumps. Declare had 7 spades? Okay, I guess that makes sense given the auction. Well, I'll just play passively from here. Okay, nothing matters. Yeah, good thing I roughed that club, I guess. Not that it's this genius heroic play or anything, but it was the right play. When I wasn't sure that it would be. I think you should, if you know the deals are rigged, you should probably just double 4 spades on principle. You also know the suits are going to be breaking badly for them, I guess. They're spade and heart, diamond suits. It's lucky we beat it as much as we did. All right, 15. This is an easy 1 spade. Easy 2 spades? A little scary with the 1 no-bidder on my left. But I think my short heart is a good enough excuse. Okay. You guys want to play 3-no, huh? What? Okay. Sure. Oh yeah, good switch, partner. Maybe partner only has 1 spade. Maybe Declare has 6. And that would be the best explanation. Yep. Well, I could cash the spades for down 1. If I do anything else, I might not ever take any more spades. Yeah. I don't really think I should try to greed out for more tricks. Yeah, partner never really had any tricks, and Declared, I mean, did end up using this 10 of spades. So maybe if I hadn't cashed, we could do better here. No, not this hand. Show me this one. So let's say I cash 2 spades and exit with a club. Declare can just force out my spade at that point. So I guess if I wanted to get more tricks, I had to not cash any spades. Even then, it's not so clear that we would get any, because, like, where are they? Can't lead a club. Diamond to the jack, fine. That takes away one of Declare's entries. Well, yeah, unblock the 9 though. 10 Jack 9. Big spade. Oh, Declare can't. Right, the spade spots are no good. Declare can only exit a spade to me once. So after cashing 1, I could still exit. Say with a diamond. Declare has the right threats for a double squeeze around clubs, but not the right timing. Well, I guess the issue is, say I cash the king. Well, I already cashed the ace of spades, rather. So say I now exit a diamond. Declare wins and plays the 10 of spades. Pitching dummies, spare heart. What do I play now? I don't have any diamonds. A spade gives away that suit. A club. I guess a club would be okay. Yeah. So I think it is actually. I could. No. All right. Show me. Why is it that I can't beat it more by playing a diamond at that point? Here. This is where I thought diamond, jack, heart, and declare. I was thinking plays the 9 so that there's still a diamond entry back to hand. But I think actually maybe you want a diamond entry to dummy? So, okay. Declare, let's say, keeps the 9 of diamonds and dummy. Plays a spade. Partner can pitch another heart. Dummy can pitch a heart. I win. And it seems like I have a club exit, right? Well, no, not now. Because club, Declare can play low, jack, ace, cross. No, but then my queen. Oh, but then I get squeezed in the black suits? Am I stupid? No, Declare. The Queen of Hearts is the only heart Declare needs to lose only one trick. Okay, all right. I was confused about how many tricks Declare needed, I guess. 1 diamond. Pass? I'm doing a lot of passing today. Not as much as I should be, maybe. Heart? Sure, I don't know. Don't allow diamond roughs in dummy. If it had, turns out it's not a singleton, but if it was, this might have been nice. Oh my goodness. Declare has good trumps. Am I not going to get all my diamonds? No, I am. Okay. So we're pretty sure Declare has 5 hearts. I don't want to lead a diamond if Declarer is also out, which seems quite possible. Ace of clubs is bad if Declarer's... Well, it's probably fine, right? Because I bet if Declarer has slow losers in clubs, they can get rid of them in spades eventually. So I might as well cash any fast winners we have in clubs. Do I know who has the king of clubs? Declarer showed up with like ace, queen, jack of hearts. The queen of clubs, that's 9. You might, I mean, I think if you had the king of clubs, you would bid more than just 2 hearts, so partner should have it. That doesn't necessarily mean we should lead the suit. Because what if Declarer has like jack third and partner has king 10x and we king 10 fourth? We need to leave the suit alone to get 3 of them. But in that case, isn't the club loser going on a spade eventually? Because Declarer has 1 more heart than dummy does. And therefore 1 fewer card in all the other suits. And it's probably not diamonds, so it's like only 5 black cards. So Declarer's 6th black card can go on dummies. Declarer's... So, a kind of like, I don't know, simplification technique that I learned, the concept that I learned at some point, is that if Declarer has the same length in total length in 2 suits as dummy has in those same 2 suits, then Declarer can't find any useful pitches on either hand, because like from those 2 suits. So like if dummy has 6 spades and 1 club, for example, which is not the case here, and Declarer also has 7 cards total in the black suits, let's say 4-3, you don't have to worry that maybe Declarer's clubs can go away on spades. Because Declarer can only get themselves down to the same number of tricks as cards as dummy has in that suit by running the other suit. So, sort of by extension, if Declarer has fewer cards in a pair of suits than dummy does, there is the possibility of pitching one of them from using cards from dummy in the other suit, right? Here I'm imagining Declarer has 3 clubs. That would leave them only 2 spades. And if that includes the jack, then the club could go on the spade. And that's 2 spades remaining, of course, is what I'm talking about. So all that said, I think if Declarer has slow losers in clubs, I don't think we're going to get them. I need to cash the ace in case partner has king jack x before I can go away on club spades. No. Turns out it didn't matter. But I think I made the right choice. Partner did have king jack, but it didn't matter because Declarer was very short, surprisingly. Yeah, I mean, it all just comes down to Declarer finessing the spade, which is obviously the right play. We get our 3 minor suit tricks, and that's it. I mean, we have a good save, actually. even if the opponents bid their game, our 5 of a minor, well, 5 clubs specifically, is good. Is it? You have to make sure not to lose too many minor suit tricks, right? Or, well... I mean, obviously if they double 5 clubs, it's going down at least 1 for 200, so 170 is better. But it's a little bit tricky to go down only 1. In diamonds, I guess you could do it by double finessing in the trump suit, maybe? I don't know, whatever. Only 1 hand left. Stop monkeying around. Okay, last hand. 1 spade, 3 hearts. We just bid 4 spades here. This looks pretty good. We have no diamond losers. Queen of spades ought to be on my left. Clubs are an issue, I guess. Also, of course, West might have queen 4th of spades, queen 9/4 in particular, in which case we could need to finesse twice. Or East could have the queen. It could be a disaster. Jack of diamonds, queen, losing spade finesse, cross in hearts, diamond ruff, like yikes. But I don't think that's very likely, and you shouldn't cater to it. It's important to lead the 10 here, not the 4. In case the suit is for 1. You don't want to lead low and then have to decide, wait, do I put in the 7 or the ace? You lead the 10, and West kind of has to cover. And if he has 4, East will show out, and you'll still be able to cross in diamonds to finesse the 9. Okay. So, trump control could be a slight issue. Cash the king of diamonds first, so that I don't have to get back to hand to finish drawing trump. Or to finish cashing diamonds, rather, after drawing trump. Club pitch? Wasn't... How many diamonds did East have? It was like 1 or maybe 2, right? I wasn't paying super close attention. But also 1 spade. I mean, East actually has a substantial number of clubs, believe it or not. So seeing him pitch 1 is good news. I don't think cashing the diamonds there was especially productive, but it's harmless enough. I don't think it can ever matter whether I win the king, win with the ace here or not, right? Let's just play it safe. Oh my god. What? That was one layout. I was like, well, that's definitely not the layout that's happening. What are you doing? I see. I see. Okay. I understand why East did this. That doesn't mean it's a good idea, but I understand, given the way the robots think, what made East do this. So let's, okay, 97. That's nice. Let's look at this hand at the critical moment here. Wait, no, maybe it doesn't make sense. Yeah. So from East's point of view, East knows Declare has a spade left, And he's not yet seen all the diamonds. So he doesn't really know the layout there. But in clubs, just suppose, that the queen of clubs and the four of clubs were switched. And Declare was leading low from queen 6-2. No, even that's not enough. Suppose that Declare's last club at this point is the queen, led low from queen deuce. In specifically that situation, East has to put in the king, forcing me to win with the ace in dummy and block the suit. That's the scenario East was imagining when he played his king here. It's patently ridiculous given, like, you know, the way people actually play. If that were actually Declare's holding, he wouldn't be playing this way. But the robots don't understand that. And so that's one of the holdings that could exist at this time. And, you know, whatever Gibbs simulation parameters were, that happened. It judged that layout to be more likely than the actual one where West has stiff queen. I couldn't tell you why, but it decided it was right to play the king here because it was worrying about Declare having stiff queen remaining instead of West. So it looks like an insane play, and it is, but there's at least some logic behind it. All right, well, I salvaged an above-average performance despite two stinkers in the early game. What was wrong with this one? I guess my three clubs encouraged them to find game. I still don't think anything I did on that board was too wrong. This one, I really blundered by roughing with the queen. I was even saying, like, I just don't see how it could help, but I didn't see how it could hurt. And then there was this layout. So, all right. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.